Belinda and HarperCollins present this unabridged recording of The Witching Hour, written by Deborah Carr and read by Jot Davies and Lucy Walker-Evans. To my mother, Tess Jackson, for all the good times, the laughter and her delicious apple pies. The Witching Hour. The fear of witchcraft was rife in the 16th and 17th centuries, and the Channel Islands have been described as, proportionate to their size, the witch-hunting capital of Atlantic Europe. The island of Jersey had a population of approximately 10,000 people, and out of that number, over 65 islanders were sent to trial for witchcraft before the island's royal court. Prologue. June 1642. A hum of excitable voices decreased as we ran from the castle green. I clung on to Xavier's hand as we hurried to old Mother Dory's cottage a short distance away, my legs shaky from fear. The jeers increased, with the heavy thud of wooden wheels bearing another unfortunate accused of sorcery from the keep to the road. "Witch! Sorceress! Burn in hell!" "Don't look," Xavier insisted, when he caught me glancing over my shoulder. "Now do you understand my insistence that you leave as soon as possible?" I wanted to argue with him, but had to admit he was right. I was a stranger to this time. Different. This place wasn't safe, especially now the witchfinder was after me. "Can't we just go away somewhere and hide?" I asked, desperate not to leave him. We turned the corner, and he stopped, pulling me into the shadows. He took me in his arms. "My beloved, if there was any other way, don't you think I would choose it?" He put his finger under my chin, lifting it slightly so that I looked deep into his dark blue eyes. His handsome face blurred as tears filled my eyes. "Yes," I said, my voice barely audible. He pulled me closer and enveloped me in his arms, then kissed me. "I love you more than life itself, Briar. The thought of not having you with me is unbearable, but I would rather know you were back in your own time, and safe, than in danger here." He tensed, his eyes shifting to the right. I felt his heart pounding against me. "Someone is coming," he whispered. "We must keep going." We moved on again, arriving shortly afterwards at a small, low-roofed cottage. Smoke rose gently from the chimney. It seemed dark inside, and I wasn't sure I had the courage to go in. Xavier knocked once on the door. Within seconds, it drew back, revealing an elderly woman, her heavily lined face giving her a permanent frown. "Inside." She waved us in with an urgency that heightened my fears even further. It took my eyes a few seconds to become accustomed to the lack of light, but I was soon able to make out a small black candle in a low silver candlestick on a table near the back wall. "Thank you for helping me," I said, remembering my manners and that I'd come here for her help. Old Mother Dory shook her head impatiently. "No time for talk." She lit the candle, murmuring something to herself. I glanced at Xavier, and he gave me a reassuring smile. My heart raced. I tried to steady my breathing, certain I was about to pass out from fear. I wasn't sure what frightened me most, leaving him, or the spell the elderly witch was about to cast upon me. Xavier's hand tightened around mine, comforting me. I must be brave. I might be about to leave the love of my life, but I wasn't the only one suffering. I needed to be strong for Xavier's sake. After all, I was returning home to my beloved mother, whom I had missed terribly each of the 63 days I had been here with Xavier. I still didn't know how it had happened, but presumed one of my mother's spells must have gone awry. She would be suffering agonies not knowing what had become of me, while I had been rescued by my handsome, dark-haired privateer, who had managed to keep me safe. Until yesterday, when the witchfinder had discovered me and ordered my arrest. The witch coughed, dragging my mind back to the present. I watched as she picked up the black
Sample complete. Ready to continue?